Hi, my name is Jay Ratchis, and I am with the group, the Suit Bar, and we will be having all of our employees taking a sexual harassment training course, the annual course. You might be asking, why are we doing it again this year? Well, things always are changing with society and every year, so it's just good to do another sexual harassment course for each employee. And you might be asking also why, to prevent workplace harassment and ensure a safe, inclusive environment. Our objective of this training is to educate employees on recognizing, preventing, and addressing sexual harassment, what to do in those scenarios if that were to ever happen. The benefits of this training: reduces legal risks, promotes respect, and fosters a positive workplace culture. And in the end, we have to do it no matter what because it protects the company as well as the employees. The three main topics that we'll be covering are the definition and types of harassment, rights and responsibilities of employees, and then how to report mechanisms and consequences of misconduct. So, to summarize what y'all are going to be learning during the sexual harassment training, you'll be learning a clear understanding of harassment behaviors, awareness of reporting procedures and supportive actions, commitment of fostering an harassment-free workplace, and what to do if you're ever in that situation. At the end of the course, you'll have a quiz, but during it, you'll have case studies, discussions, and little mini quizzes along the way to keep you in check. And then at the end, there will be a full quiz that you will have to pass to get your certificate in the sexual harassment training course. And that's why we're doing the sexual harassment training course here at the Soup Bar. Thanks.
Hi there, my name is Lizzie. I will be continuing with the presentation on sexual harassment. I will start off with defining what is sexual harassment. Harassment can include sexual harassment or unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and other verbal or physical harassment of a sexual nature. In the workplace, sexual harassment is considered discrimination of employment, which was outlawed by the Civil Rights Act in 1964. There are many types of harassment, including physical acts like sexual assault, touching a coworker with sexual intent, requiring a coworker to engage in sexual acts in order to advance their career, keep their job, verbal, talking about sex, making offensive remarks about gender, gender identification, gender expression, commenting on a coworker's physical appearance, and others things such as looking at someone in an inappropriate way, leering, displaying sexual objective pictures or objects, or making obscene gestures. Here at the Suit Bar, we have a strict company policy. Our sexual harassment policy aims to protect men and women in our company from unwanted sexual advances and give them guidelines to reporting these incidents. We won't tolerate sexual harassment in our workplace in any shape or form. Our culture is based on mutual respect and collaboration, and sexual harassment is a serious violation of those principles. This policy applies to every person in our company, regardless of gender, sexual orientation, level, function, seniority status, or other protected characteristics. We are all obliged to comply with this policy. Our policy, we won't tolerate harassment from inside or outside of the company. Employees, investors, vendors, customers, and everyone interacting with our company are covered by this policy. For further details about how we deal with harassment from outside of the company, you can refer to the third-party harassment policy. We have a zero tolerance policy. No one has a right to sexually harass our employees. Any person in our company who is found guilty of serious harassment will be terminated. Sexual harassment is never too minor to be dealt with. We will hear every claim and punish offenders appropriately. We assume every sexual harassment claim is legitimate unless proven otherwise. We listen to victims of sexual harassment and always conduct our investigations properly. Occasional false reports do not undermine the principle. We will not allow further victimization of harassed employees. We will fully support employees who are sexually harassed, and we will not take any adverse action against them. Also, those who support or overlook sexual harassment are as much fault as offenders. Managers in HR, especially, are obliged to prevent sexual harassment and act when they have suspicions or receive reports. Letting this behavior go or encouraging it will bring about disciplinary action. Anyone who witnesses an incident of sexual harassment or has other kinds of proof should report to HR immediately.
So, what do you do if you experience harassment? First, recognize the behavior. Is it unwelcome or inappropriate? Second, respond only if it's safe. Tell the harasser to stop. This direct approach may help stop the behavior. Document everything. This includes details, dates, and times, and who was involved, including witnesses. And lastly, report the incident. Make sure that you follow the workplace policy for the soup bar and report it to HR or a supervisor. Let's take a moment to summarize the key takeaways about sexual harassment. It's crucial to understand what it is, how it impacts individuals and workplaces, and the most important of addressing it appropriately. We've all learned today what sexual harassment is. We understand that it's unwanted sexual behavior, which can include verbal, nonverbal, and physical, and the types that we've learned today is quid pro quo and hostile environment. For impact, we have learned that it can impact individuals, causing emotional distress and career setbacks, as well as organizations can cause productivity loss and legal risks. For legal protections, we have learned Title VII of the Civil Rights Act does protect employees against sexual harassment, as well as reporting it that safely and confidential. Last, we've learned about prevention. What can we do? Training such as this and awareness to reduce risks. As we close, let's reflect on the key commitments we share in building a respectful workplace. Commit to action. Each of us have a role in preventing harassment by understanding and upholding legal protections such as Title VII of the Civil Rights Act. Our shared responsibility. Report harassment promptly, knowing that laws ensure your rights to a safe confidential process free from retaliation. Take the next step. Stay informed through training and resources and support your colleagues in creating an inclusive workplace culture. Thank you all for your time today and understanding and addressing sexual harassment is key to creating a safe and respectful workplace. Remember that we all have a role in playing and maintaining a positive environment. If you have any questions or need support, don't hesitate to reach out to the Soup Bar's HR department. Together we can make a difference. Thank you.